I was born in San Antonio. I grew up in Texas on August 5th, 1996. I was the firstborn. I have two younger siblings. One was born when I was 2, one was born when I was 4. I was born in a Christian home. I guess like a lot of people right now are. I don't really have a big moment that I knew Jesus. I guess Jesus was always there. Okay, when I grew up in the church, like you always really know, like Jesus loves me, this I know, before the Bible tells me so, like you just always hear that. And that was always really told, that he loves you, he died for you, and that he saved us. However, I don't know, he just did. So I think with my siblings was a big moment where I learned like that you can't really be mean to people. I know that's weird because it's your siblings, you fight with them a lot, but I learned that you fight with people that you need to fix, but you need to fix things with them, if that makes sense. Like, you only have your siblings, you're only with them in a house for a while, and if you fight with them, then you're not going to have them when you're out of high school. I realized that senior year, my siblings fight a lot, and if we were to not be friends anymore, like that would be devastating. And I think I'm just trying to get everyone in my family to like be closer, if that makes sense. I don't even know what. Okay. Middle school was really weird for me. I was like trying to fit in, I guess. When you're in middle school, especially as a girl, like you want to wear makeup, you want to talk to boys even though you don't really want to talk to them. That's just what you're supposed to do. I don't know. You want to buy like the new clothes, like Hollister. I don't know if like people wear that anymore, but I had to buy Hollister all the time to fit in, obviously. And I wanted to be in the popular crowd, which obviously didn't work because I'm really weird. But besides that, okay. And boys, I guess like you, to fit in, you want to play sports the best or be the best in your instrument, play your instrument the loudest, or I don't know. What y'all do? Alright. I'm just going to talk about high school because that's where like my main Jesus center point is. So high school, I had some friends who were okay. We got along, but they were the type of girls that would like say mean things about people behind their backs, or would like say you have a group of friends in a room, one friend would leave, you'd be like, oh, did you see what she said? Or on Twitter or something, like something really weird. And it's like, you're friends with someone, but they leave the room and you're not friends with them, and I just thought that was really weird, but I did it because that's what you do to fit in, I guess. And so I realized then that I needed to separate myself from friends who did that. And I don't know if any girls in here like are friends with girls who do that, because it's really pathetic that girls will just talk people down all the time. Like, we'll just nail them down to the ground. And that happened to me, and I know I did that to people, and that's probably one of the hardest things that I have to admit, is that I probably hurt a lot of people. So I realized then that I needed to separate myself from that group of girls, but I realized also that I'd be on my own without like my friends. Say you have a group of friends and you leave them, you're completely on your own, or like, so I thought that I was on my own. So that's when I really learned to depend on Jesus and really put my faith. I would read the Bible at night. I would have to develop, not like I had to develop this relationship, I wanted to, because I was completely on my own. I believed there was a Jesus, yes, and I was a Christian. I thought so because I went to church, but you can only hear the words in church so long before you have to learn it on your own, before you have to develop a relationship with Jesus that isn't just told to you. Because I'd accepted Jesus into my heart, like at the vacation Bible schools when I was in elementary school. Like, if you want to accept Jesus into your heart, raise your hand and repeat what I say. Like, repeat after me. So you repeat, like, I want you in my heart, Jesus. even though you just say it because everyone's saying it. And that's one of the big things is you can say you're a Christian, you can say you follow Jesus, but to actually experience it is a different thing. To actually like have someone who's there for you when no one else is, when you're completely alone, there's this God who's with you no matter what. And I think that's what I learned mainly moving on to like a different group of friends, and like a good friend Claire who left, she's right there. That was hard too. I really had to depend on Jesus in that point in time because obviously I had no one else, but it also came with me now because in my new friendships, I put Jesus into my relationships with my friends. I have friends who have relationships with Jesus, and it's just really great having this person who you can go to at night, who you can say a prayer to, who you can just see working through your life. And that's like the main, I guess, point that I saw Jesus is when I had to change friends, I guess, or find new friends, which is really hard, finding new friends. But unsurprisingly, God did come through with that whole situation. I have a great group of friends, and we get along great, and even though it's senior year and we're going to have to leave soon, it's good to have people that you can depend on like that. I want to, oh wait, I have last thingy. I'm going to be going to Abilene Christian University with these two. But I'm really excied for that, and I don't know if y'all really got anything from what I said, because I kind of blabbed, but mostly just if you haven't experienced like Jesus so intensely, like if you haven't experienced him literally being there for you all the time, like it's really something you need to put effort into, because you don't need to be alone to find that love from God, to find this insane, like unending love. Like you need to put effort into it because it's great and it's awesome and it's amazing. So that's what I'm looking for. Okay. I'm going to leave y'all with my favorite verse, which Chad said is also the verse of the day, but I didn't like Google it and say the verse of the day wherever he is. But it's Proverbs 3:5-6. It's trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight. That's it.